Hey YouTube, this is Team Phantasmal, and this is Force of Will. We're doing a deck profile on Refrain Reflect. It's like a green, kind of blue control deck. It's like my favorite deck right now, and I'm going to play it on this weekend, so we're going to just do a deck profile on it. So obviously the ruler is Refrain Reflect. Yeah, so let's just flip it around for you guys to see. And then there you have him, and I'm not going to explain him because everybody knows what he does. And we got to get ready for that errata on him too for February 1st. But yeah, there's him. And then on to the Magic Stones. 2 Blasting Waves. These aren't really that important. They're just there for pretty much one card in the deck. I'm actually considering only playing 1 and then playing like a basic Magic Stone. But 2 for now. Just for a card I'll show you later. And then, pardon me, 4 Gusting Skies for light green. And then to top it off, the main one I like to use, Deepwood. So, kind of got 3 colors going, which, or a 4th color, but not really, it's just 1 card. So, yeah, pretty much 3 colors mainly for the deck. And then onto the main deck. We got, obviously, 4 Cheshire Cat. Your draw engine and incarnate targets. Yes, this deck incarnates. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So anyways, 4 Cheshire, 2 Holy Wind. I was playing 4 of this at first, and then I cut it down to 2 just for space reasons, and I still wanted to play it because I really like getting that first turn draw, because having it in my hand, everything is green, so no matter what, this is going to be live, because you have a chance of not, a small chance, but you have a chance of not getting Deepwood first, obviously, right? So I like still having an option for my first turn draw plays. I don't want to lose consistency, so Holy Winds. And then, obviously, this is a green deck, so we're playing 4 Grettles. Grettle's like probably my favorite card in Force of Will, actually. It's just my favorite color is green, and Gretel's my favorite card probably in the game. I just love mana ramping and everything like that. So Gretel's cool. And then probably my favorite super rare for Sinbad. Sinbad I find is just one of the most unique cards in the game, with having the option to not draw cards and get multiple effects of boosting resonators, dealing burn damage to resonators, or destroying additions. I just think having that versatility and have the continuous effect to use addition resonators as quick casts, as instants and stuff. So I think he's a phenomenal card. 2-drop, 6/6. I love him. I try to base all my green decks around this card, and so yeah, he's really good. I love him. And then the fire card that I play, it's a fire water obviously because it's dual, but I play Gerda the Tear of Passion. Since I'm playing Refrain Reflect, this card works really, really well in this deck, actually. I thought the idea was kind of interesting at first. I didn't really think it would work that well, but it's just remove a counter, so it doesn't matter what counter it is, so you can remove it off of Refrain, give it flying, swiftness, or target attack. I usually like to give it flying most of the time, unless swiftness, obviously, when it first comes out. I haven't had a situation where I've wanted to give it target attack yet, but yeah. This thing just is really, really good. The only thing now that a Reflect Refrain has an errata, I have to test if this is still going to be viable in this deck. It definitely is a really good card, though, and I really like testing it. I always wanted something to be able to play this card, and it's really good. And then another really, really good card, Alice, the Guardian of Dimensions. The 3-drop, flyer, like, just all-around control. It's like the definition of control right here, I find. So yeah, just not much to say about Alice. She's just really good. And then I'm thinking of maybe upping this up to 3, but Adon Bradal, the Unfathomable. He's like the incarnation targets with your Gretels and your Cheshires and stuff like that, and Gerda, because with him, it's whatever you incarnate, even if it is a dual, you get all the effects. So like, say like Alice and Gerda, they have dual, you still get all of the effects. So you can potentially incarnate 2 targets and get 3 of its effects off, which is pretty nice. But mostly I use it as a draw engine, as well as producing green, so I can ramp faster. So usually I bring this out like on turn 2, and then just like I'm way ahead. So yeah, I think this is probably one of the top 5 best cards to come out of TTW, I find. This card's really good. And then 3 Thief Sing, the Magus of Holy Wind. This is another amazing, really good green card, and not really much else to say about it. It's Thief Sing. It's pretty good. And then on to the spells and additions. I play 3 Wind Daggers. And then also I'll just talk about these 2 together. 2 Flying Carpets. I play more Wind Daggers over Flying Carpets is because lots of my stuff already has flying and can gain flying. So I feel like getting in more burn damage to Resonators is better than having this. But they're all, with Sinbad, these are all able to be played during my opponent turn, disrupt their plays, give my guys boosts, stuff like that. So these are all for the Sinbad, and really good. And then 2 Absolute Cake Zone. I was thinking I had it at 3, and then I felt like I would just cut it down to 2. I didn't really think I'd need any more. Again, you could if you like side decking, you can side deck 1 if you want, but yeah, 2's fine. Then obviously it's a green deck, so 3 Zeeks, stop your opponent's plays, and it's really good. And then probably the dumbest card to come out of TTW, Rewriting Laws. Okay, so 0 drop, draw a card. Okay, cool. Produce anything I want now. It's just, yeah, there's not much else that needs to be said about this card. This card's really, really interestingly good. And then the last 2 cards, I play 2 Exceeds for canceling anything, pretty much. Yeah, so that's the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my Refrain Reflect build. I've always been much of a control player, so that's why I wanted to showcase this deck. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.